Ikete sat in the back of the Uber, her phone screen glowing in the darkness. The driver had just asked where she was from. Akwa Ibom, she said simply, not looking up. Ah, village girl, he laughed. But see you now, looking like Lagos big girl. She smiled but said nothing. If only he knew the full story. Ikete's mother sold akara and pap every morning in front of their compound. Her father drove Okada. They had managed to send her to a polytechnic where she studied office technology and management. After graduation, she worked as a receptionist at a small hotel in Uyo, earning 45,000 naira monthly. Every day was the same. Wake up at 5 a.m., help her mother fry akara, rush to work by 7:30 a.m., sit behind that desk until 6 p.m., go home, sleep, repeat. Her friends, Blessing, Mercy, and Emma, they all did the same. Small jobs, small money, big dreams that seemed impossible. Then one day, Blessing traveled to Abuja for her cousin's wedding. When she came back 2 weeks later, everything had changed. Blessing came to the hotel where Ikete worked, wearing a new wig, new nails, carrying a designer bag. She looked different. Ikete, leave this Uyo, come to Abuja. There's money there, real money. Money from where? Ikete asked. Blessing leaned closer. Men, rich men, they are everywhere. Politicians, oil men, contractors, they just want fine girls to take care of, no stress. Ikete felt something stir inside her, a mixture of curiosity and shame. But Blessing, is that not, not what? Blessing cut her off. Ikete, we're 25 years old, look at us. You want to marry one Uyo boy who can't even afford to pay bride price? Abeg, use your sense, get money first, then you can settle down. That night, Ikete couldn't sleep. She kept thinking about her small room, sharing it with her 2 younger siblings, her mother's tired face every morning, the way her father's Okada kept breaking down. 1 month later, she bought a bus ticket to Abuja. Blessing picked her up from Jabi Motor Park. The city looked massive, clean, organized, nothing like Uyo. Welcome to the big league, Blessing said. They went to a 1-bedroom apartment in Wuse 2 that Blessing shared with another girl named Chisom. The apartment was small but nice. DSTV, constant light, good water. So how does it work? Ekaite asked that first night. Blessing and Chisom exchanged glances. Clubs, Chisom said. That's where you meet them. We go to the right clubs. Hustle, play lounge, DNA. We dress fine. We look good. They approach us. We collect numbers. Then we shall manage them small. Manage them? Ekaite asked. Date them. Spend time with them. They give you money. Take care of you. Some will want to put you in your own apartment. Some will just give you money when you see them. It depends. Ekaite's stomach tightened. And sleeping with them? Blessing shrugged. Ekaite, you are not a small girl. What did you think? This is Abuja. Nothing is free. But you choose who you sleep with. You are in control, not like some desperate runs girl. You have standards. The first 2 weeks, Ekaite just watched. She saw how Blessing and Chisom operated. New wigs every week, gym membership, nails always done, makeup always perfect, their phones always buzzing with messages from different men. Alaji wants to see me tonight, 50,000, Blessing would say casually. Honorable said he's sending 100 for my hair. Thank God, Chisom would reply. Ekaite helped herself to their makeup, their clothes. She created an Instagram page, posted filtered photos. Within days, she gained followers. His name was Mr. Emeka, 42 years old, married with 3 children. He owned a construction company. They met at DNA on a Friday night. Blessing had convinced Ekaite to finally come out. Ekaite wore a tight bodycon dress Blessing lent her, her hair freshly made in long Brazilian curls. Emeka sent a waiter with a bottle of champagne to their table. Then he came over himself. Good evening, ladies. He was not handsome, but he dressed well. Expensive watch, designer shoes. He smelled like money.
He focused on Ekaete immediately, asked for her number. She gave it. 2 days later, he called, took her to Nando's for lunch, asked about her. She lied smoothly, said she worked in marketing, lived with her friend, was from Port Harcourt. She'd learnt that Abuja men liked Port Harcourt girls. At the end of lunch, he gave her an envelope. Take care of yourself. In the Uber going home, she opened it. 20,000 naira. Her hands shook. 20,000. Almost half her monthly salary in Uyo for just sitting and eating lunch. She texted him, "Thank you so much, sir. God bless you." He replied, "When can I see you again? I want to spend more time with you." She knew what that meant. 3 days later, she went to a hotel in Maitama. He had booked a suite. She showered, he showered, they had sex. It was quick, mechanical. He was gentle at least. Afterward, he transferred 50,000 naira to her account. "I like you," he said. "You are different, not like these other girls. I'll take care of you." Ekaete smiled and said thank you.
Within 6 months, Ekaete had 3 boyfriends. Mr. Emeka, the contractor. He gave her money twice a month, usually between 50 to 100,000. Alhaji Musa, a politician's aide. He was generous, but only wanted to see her once a month. He usually gave 75,000. Chief Adeleke, an oil merchant, the oldest of them all, nearly 60, but also the richest. He put her in a small, self-contained apartment in Garki and sent her 200,000 monthly. She no longer looked like the Uyo girl who arrived months ago. Her hair was always done. Her nails were always perfect. She wore designer copies from AliExpress that looked real enough. Her Instagram followers grew to 15,000. She sent money home monthly, 50,000 to her mother. Her father finally bought a new Okada. Her younger sister started a better school. When her mother called to ask where all the money was coming from, Ekaete lied smoothly. "Mommy, I told you, I work in marketing. Business is good in Abuja." But at night, alone in her apartment, she felt empty. She had money now, security, but was this life? It happened on a random Tuesday. She went for her regular STD checkup, something Blessing had taught her to do monthly. The doctor called her back into his office. "You have chlamydia." Ekaete's world stopped. "But I'm always careful. I use protection mostly." "Not everyone is honest," the doctor said gently. "It's treatable, but you need to be more careful. This lifestyle, it has consequences." She took the drugs, got treated, but something shifted inside her. That weekend, Chief Adeleke called, wanted to see her. She told him she was sick. "I'll send money for hospital," he said. "No, sir, I'm fine. Just need to rest." She stayed in her apartment for 4 days, just thinking, scrolling through Instagram, seeing other girls, thousands of them, living the same life, same designer bags, same clubs, same empty smiles. She called her mother. "Ekaete, how are you?" "I'm fine, Mommy." "You sound sad." "No, I'm okay." There was silence. Then her mother said something that broke her. "Ekaete, I don't know what you are doing in Abuja, but whatever it is, just remember, money is not everything. Your life, your body, your soul, those things are more valuable. Don't sell yourself cheap." Did her mother know? Ekaete cried after that call. Cried for hours.
The Uber pulled up to our apartment. Ekaete paid and stepped out. Her phone buzzed. Chifadeleke. My dear, I'm in town. See you tomorrow. She stared at the message, then at her reflection in her phone's dark screen. She was 25 years old. She had money in her account, almost 400,000 naira. More than she'd ever imagined having back in Uyo. But she was also tired. Tired of pretending, tired of lying, tired of being available for men she didn't love, didn't even like. She thought about Blessing and Chisom. They were still doing it. No plans to stop. Do it till we marry rich, they always said. But what if the rich man never came? What if this became her whole life? She didn't have all the answers yet, but as she climbed the stairs to her apartment, she knew one thing. Something had to change. 3 months later, Uyo. Ikete sat behind a desk again, but this time it was different. She'd returned to Uyo and used her savings to rent a small office space. With 120,000 naira, she'd bought a desktop computer, a printer, and registered a business, EK Professional Services, offering typing, printing, CV writing, and document services. It wasn't glamorous. Her first month, she made only 38,000 naira, less than her old receptionist job, but it was hers. She'd cut off all her weaves and wore her natural hair in simple styles. No more heavy makeup, no more tight dresses, just simple blouses and skirts. Her mother noticed the change immediately when she came home. Ekete, what happened to all your fine things? Mama, I lost them, she lied. Half-truth. She lost something, but gained something too. On this particular afternoon, a young girl walked into her office, maybe 19 years old. Pretty, ambitious eyes. Good afternoon, Ma. I need you to print my CV. I'm going to Abuja next week. Ekete's hand posed over the keyboard. Abuja? You have a job there? No, Ma, but my friend says there's plenty money in Abuja. If you are smart and you are pretty, you can make it. Ekete looked at the girl, really looked at her. She saw herself 2 years ago. Sit down, Ekete said gently. But Ma, I just need printing. I said sit down. The girl sat, confused. Ekete took a deep breath. What's your name? Blessing. Of course it was. Blessing, I'm going to print your CV for free. But first, I want to tell you something about Abuja. About the real Abuja, not the one you see on Instagram. And she told her story. Not all of it. Some shame was still too raw, but enough. The loneliness, the fear, the STD scare, the girls who disappeared, the men who used them, the price that social media never showed. The girl listened, eyes growing wider. But Ma, she said softly, what else can we do? There's no money in Uyo. There's no easy money anywhere, but there's dignity. There's building something real, even if it's small. I won't lie to you, I'm not rich. Some days I barely make enough, but I can sleep at night. I can answer my mother's calls without lying. I can go to church without feeling like a hypocrite. She printed the girl's CV. Go to Abuja if you want, Ekete said, handing it to her. Maybe you will find a real job. But if a man approaches you in a club promising easy money, remember what I told you. Remember that everything has a price. The girl took the CV, nodded slowly, and left. Ekete didn't know if her words would make a difference. Maybe that girl will still go, still fall into the same trap. This story reflects the reality of thousands of young Nigerian women navigating survival and ambition in cities across Nigeria. It is not a judgment.